If you were on the call, you will agree with me that we had a very exciting time. And it's been exciting all the way. Today is not going to be any different. My PhD, Additional Abiola, I welcome you, sir. I welcome you, sir. Thanks so much for the work you have been doing. Special assistant to the DG. You are welcome to DG Speaks today. I welcome Rotarian Banke Kasim of RC Ijoko Premier. You are welcome. I look forward to seeing a lot of people, Rotarians from Abeokuta, this morning because the DG Speaks was well publicized. So welcome. I expect to see a lot of Rotarians joining this call, especially because it is the first in the year 2025. Right now, we are 34. We are 34 so far. 34 participants. And so if you need to send, reshare the link on your WhatsApp handles, or your social media handles, your club, please do so that we can have a lot of other Rotarians join us in this very first edition in the year 2025 and to speak with the DG while he also speaks with us. You are welcome, my PhD, Funke Salau. You are very welcome, ma'am. Thank you for joining us today. You have been a very regular face at DG Space. So we appreciate you again for joining us today. Rotarian Raji Babatunde, you are welcome. Rotarian Mohammed Saka, you are welcome. I welcome you once again, sir. Rotarian Okwade Nofi of RC Okota, you are welcome to DG Speaks. I'm so very happy here because it looked like I'm seeing new faces today. I'm so very happy. It makes me glad that a lot of people are joining the train of DG Speaks. Yes. Rotarian Austin Oseke, I welcome you. Chief Alo Rotarian, I welcome you to DG Speaks today. Yes, I have said going forward, we'll recognize everybody. It was a direct instruction from my boss, the DG. Everybody must be recognized. I recognize my uncle, PAG Ade Uyenekon. I recognize you, sir. You are welcome to DG Speaks today. Thank you for what you do for Rotary. Great appreciation. I welcome you, Rotarian Oladipupo Jubril. You are welcome to the platform. We are 42 and the number is growing. Thank you so very much for joining. The DG will be speaking with us in a very short while. I will be handing over to him. And I believe that today, a lot of questions will be asked because there's so much happening in the year 2025. We have our DISCON, we have our Rotary Foundation Dinner and Dance. We had so much activities happen in the past, and so today is question time. Today is reporting time. Rotarian Oladipupo Jubril, you are welcome to DG Speaks. Rotarian Chinonye, you are welcome to DG Speaks today. Yes, then if you need to drop your comments, please do so. If you need to drop your comments, please do so. I can assure you that we will read all comments, we'll take all questions, and also have reports from chairmen of committees, district committees, talk to us today. Yeah, I also welcome my personal friend and Rotary leader, BHF for Harris Fellow, Dr. Enimola Sunday. You are welcome to DG Space. He is from the DG's Club, RC Ota. You are welcome. You are welcome, sir. Thank you very much for joining us. As a matter of fact, I know you are traveling out of Lagos, but you promised that you are going to join DG Speaks, and you have done so. You are a worthy Rotarian. Thank you so very much for joining. Rotarian Adewale Oriowo, you are welcome to DG Speaks this morning. Thank you very much for the wide publicity that DG Speaks has received so far. So far, so good. We are 43 and we are counting. Rotarian Femi Bello, you are welcome to DG Speaks today. And I assure you that just like before, DG Speaks is going to be as exciting. Please get ready for your answers, for your questions, and you can be very sure that you get adequate answers to them. If not from DG, you'll get it from chairmen of committees that are also ready to share their experiences so far with us. You're welcome, Rotarian Adeolu Olubiyi. You are welcome to DG Speaks for the first for the year 2025. Yeah, Rotary Club of Akowajo President-elect is in the house. Rotarian David Amowie. We call him the CBN of Rotary Club of Akowajo and the future of the club. Thank you so very much for joining. You are much appreciated. Yeah, the number is growing. Like I said, please share the link. Continue to share until you find those people you are targeting join this audience. It goes a long way. Thank you so very much for so far so good. You are doing well. Rotarian Femi Bello, you are welcome, sir. Rotarian Adeolu Olubiyi, you are welcome to DG Speaks January edition 2025. We are 48, and the DG will be speaking with us shortly. And let's just use this opportunity to say thank you for everyone that had always been part of this bill. I'm still looking, I'm waiting for some very regular faces to also join us, both Rotarians and Rotary leaders of District 9111. I know today is a membership seminar, but then I think we can still join and the DG Speaks and also enjoy the moments. In fact, we can have the best of two worlds, really. In the technology age, we can do so much at the same time. So you are welcome, Rotarian Omelo Bernard, Rotarian Austin Oseke. You are welcome once again to DG Speaks. The DG will be joining us shortly. Like I said, if you need to put down any message, if you need to send us any message, please, you can do that in the chat room, and you can be very sure that they will be read out, and if required, answers will be given to them. Rotarian Omolola Soriolu, you are welcome. Rotarian Udi Anthony, Rotary Club of Yanoyesi, you are welcome to DG Speaks. Yes, my PhD, Sola Satui, you are welcome once again to DG Speaks. We are 49 on the bill. Yes, right now, and I think we are ready for the DG to speak as usual to us. So my DG, I welcome you to DG Speaks today. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, welcome. Very good. Together,
Working towards the progress of this great club. I want to especially recognize all the irresistible presidents that have been mentioned and those that will join us later. I want to welcome all the assistant governors, past assistant governors, committee chairmen, zonal coordinators, our action champions, and indeed every Rotarian in the district. This is a program for all of us, and I'm happy that many of you have already joined, and I do hope that many more will still join us. As you're all aware, this is the very first DG Speaks for the second half of the year, and also the very first in the calendar year 2025. And so it gives us the opportunity to review our progress in the last 6 months and also look forward to what we need to do in the second half of our Rotary year together. And on that note, I want to thank God for keeping all of us up to this time and to express my gratitude to every Rotarian in the district for our individual investments of 4 T's in serving humanity and serving our communities also. I appreciate Troika, which is made up of the district governor-elect, the district governor nominee, and myself, for the strong support and collaboration that we've had to ensure an enduring and solid foundation for the district. We all know that very soon, District Governor-elect Henry Akinyele will be attending the International Assembly. And we pray that as he prepares to attend the IA in Orlando, we wish him safe travels. And also we wish him a very refreshing, exciting, and inspiring time. He will come back fully charged and equipped to take our districts to greater heights. Of course, I have to thank the doyen of the PDGs in Nigeria, our own Prince Julius Adelusi, MNIOFR KSSG. He is a mentor to all of us and is a father to all of us, and his support, his advice, and everything that he has been doing to encourage us has been very wonderful. So for all the past district governors in our district, you've all been very wonderful with various encouragement and support. And I want to thank them for giving us this at any time that they are called upon. Thank you so very much, my past district governors. I respect all of you and I appreciate you in entirety. Of course, the club presidents have been truly magical and irresistible in their club projects and their activities. I want to thank them for supporting the district in various ways. And in actual fact, they are the faces of the district at their various clubs. And I want to appreciate all of them. My appreciation also goes to all the zonal coordinators, action champions, assistant governors, committee chairs, and members who have contributed significantly to achievements over the past 6 months. I want to thank everyone. We've made notable achievements in the first half, and I want to particularly thank all members of the core team who have weaved together as a solid unit and have been performing wonders to ensure that everything that we planned went well, and to also map out the strategies for the future. I thank every one of you. This Rotary Awareness Month started on a fresh note, following all the festivities that we had in December. Particularly, we had a special privilege and opportunity to host the Rotary Foundation Trustees Chair, Mark, and spouse Gay Maloney. That gave us the platform to showcase our potentials and hospitality. And for the 2 days that they were with us, Rotarians from across the district rallied round for the town hall meeting and of course for the befitting gala event that ended his visit. I want to, at this juncture, appreciate my brother DG Femi Adenekon, who chaired the joint committee of districts 9111 and 9112 that organized the wonderful hosting. I also want to acknowledge and appreciate all the members of that committee. We have all our AKS in the committee, all our District Rotary Foundation Committee Chair, they were all there. The 2 treasurers were there, and the 2 district executive secretaries were all there. You can appreciate that this was a very loaded committee. And that is why we had a very successful outing. I thank every one of you. The District Awareness Committee also hosted a very impactful press conference as part of its activities to promote awareness across the district. The star event, the star activity of the month, of course, is the district legislative meeting that held yesterday at the Rotary office. Being the first of such high-level gathering in the district, it attracted impressive attendance and participation by the clubs. The 2 documents, that is the Manual of Policy and the District Governor Nomination Scoring Scheme, presented at the meeting were adopted as resolutions. And going forward, these documents will form part of the organs of administration of the district. I want to thank all Rotarians for showing active interest and enthusiasm about the democratic process that was done yesterday. Well, I'll now go ahead to give progress reports of some of our activities. Of course, membership comes first. We're all aware of what happened at the end of December last year. It was so unfortunate that there was a mass deletion of members. I think we lost over 230 members due to that deletion. That was very painful. Before then, we had hoped that we'll be able to meet our district's membership goal. And we are doing very well until December. At the end of December and by the 1st of January, we had a net membership gain of 45 as recorded on the portal. This was against what we had in November, which was about 248. You can see that we really lost a lot. We, of course, chartered 2 new members, 2 new clubs during that period, Rotary Club of Lagos Northwest and the Rotary Club of Ikeja Golden Impact. One of our active clubs was wrongly deleted in December, and that is Rotary Club of Ikeja Golden. We have made adequate representation on their behalf to Rotary Foundation. And a few days ago, I received good news that they will soon be reinstated because that was actually done in error due to their fault. So we are hoping that very soon, Ikeja Golden will come back on our list, and that will again boost our membership. As I speak with you now, there's a membership seminar going on at the district, and this is part of the strategies of that committee to ensure that we have a sustained membership growth. And I'm sure at the end of their seminar, they will give us further strategies on how to combat the problem that we have on our ground, on our hands. Rotary Foundation is another critical area that I need to report to you about. As such, yesterday, our total giving to Rotary Foundation is $125,089.85. This is represented by annual fund share of 108,744.84, polio 14,309, endowment 2,000, and others $36. This again is less than what we expect, and I still want to appeal to all our clubs, all our Rotarians, to ensure that we continue to give to Rotary Foundation, because we all know that this is the way that Rotary Foundation gets its funds to continue to do good in the world. Well, briefly, let me tell you the top 5 clubs in terms of giving to polio. Ota, 5,435, Ikeja GRA, 1,313, Maryland, 1,292, Ikeja South, 639, and Ewututun, 630. As far as the annual funds is concerned, Omole Golden leads with 20,195, followed by Ota, 10,629, Ikeja, 10,497, Gowon Estate, 8,200, Ewututun, $8,020. I want to thank all these clubs and all the individuals that have made this to be possible. I want to continue to appeal to all of us to ensure that we don't relent in giving. In giving and sharing, that is when we have joy and fulfillment for helping others. For the peace study at Olabisi Onabanjo University, we're all aware that that program has started. The first set of students started on 13th of December. They were 30 in number, and they are doing very well. The committee visited them during one of their physical meetings at Olabisi Onabanjo, and the chairman of the committee is very much impressed about the attendance and about the quality of studies that they are having. And of course, he also got comments from the students, and they're ever so happy and ever so grateful to Rotary for exposing them to that kind of studies. The screening of the second set is already ongoing, and I learned that they have been flooded with too many applications. I think by now it should be up to 300 applications. And out of this, they are going to sift just 40 for the second set. Well, this tells us a story, and the story is that the awareness is already going on, and people are getting so interested in the lectures that we may have to increase the number of participants as we go ahead. Again, I want to thank all those who have made this possible. The sponsors of the first set, which is Rotarian Chief of Shunkaye of Rotary Club of Ikeja, and Ace Medicare Clinics, who is sponsoring the second set of 40 students. I also know that individual checks are already coming in support of this program. I want to thank all of you. And I also want to appeal to the students who are there to ensure that this is an impactful project that would improve their understanding of peace building and also of conflict prevention. Thank you very much. For the sickle cell disease building project, again, I'm happy to inform you that the roofing has been completed ahead of schedule, and the other aspects of the building construction are already ongoing. I must report that we've already received the consignment of cement that is being facilitated by Rotarian Chief Oshunkeye. We received 800 bags of cement, and this will, of course, go a long way in completing the project. Once again, we thank him, and we also thank the organization, Lafarge Cement, that donated this to us. I'm also happy to inform you that the global grant application has been successfully submitted, and we are waiting the response from Rotary Foundation. You will recall that it is this grant that will be used to equip and furnish the hospital. We're also looking forward to partnerships with non-governmental organizations that are interested in issues affecting sickle cell. Already we are having some prospects, and as soon as these collaborations are confirmed, I will let you know who will be synergizing with us to improve the health of these people suffering with sickle cell disease. Again, I thank the building committee that is handling this, headed by Past Assistant Governor Alimi and his team of dedicated Rotarian professionals. I thank all of them. Well, concerning the district governor nomination process, I will remind you that on 6th of December 2024, it was announced that the nomination forms are ready at the district office, and in actual fact, clubs have been coming forward to collect forms. The field forms are to be returned latest 5th of February 2022. So we await that date when we'll know how many clubs have actually collected the forms. District grant allocation. I'm also happy to inform you that allocations have been granted to all the clubs that met the criteria. And one of the strongest criteria is the submission of the application form itself. We realized that many clubs that attended the seminar and filled the MOU did not apply formally for the grant, and as such, the district could not imagine what their projects were all about and how much they needed. So it was only the clubs that submitted applications form formally that enjoyed this. I must also say that the district has applied to the Rotary Foundation on behalf of these clubs, and I'm sure very soon the grants will be released to all the clubs that meet all the criteria. Calgary Rotary International Convention, well, we all know that so many people, so many Rotarians from this district have been granted visa for the purpose of the travels. I'm sure the chair of that committee would be able to tell us the exact figures, but happily, many people have collected the visas, and they're in the process of making arrangements for their flights and accommodations. I will also remind you that Providence Bank is partnering with us, and 5 members of the staff will be joining us at the convention. And besides that, the bank will also be branding the booth of District 9111 at the convention. already plans are going on to give you a very nice treat as a group in Calgary. The chairman is, in actual fact, I think the chairman had to visit Calgary in order to ensure that concrete arrangements are made. And you should look forward to a District 9111 night at the convention. District conference, well, it's drawing close, and I'm sure that committee is up to the task. They are already making and ensuring that all their activities are being perfectly arranged. They had a physical meeting during the week that was privileged to attend that meeting, and I'm convinced and very happy that they're doing the work very, very well. So thanks and kudos to past Assistant Governor Busola Shatui for heading this very wonderful committee. Rotary Youth Exchange, our student is already in Germany, and I think by now she has spent over a month, and the information reaching me is that she's doing very well, and she's getting very well adapted to a new German environment. So I thank the chair of that committee who continues to monitor her. That is my past president, Dayo Akimbo. Thank you so very much for all the great work that you have done to ensure that student is comfortably located and adapted in Germany. We wish her a very pleasant and fruitful lifetime experience. Rotary Friendship Exchange. Yes, very soon in February, there will be another team that will be going to Turkey. And the chairman of the committee is on top of this, and they are arranging for their visas and the travel, the accommodation and the travel arrangements. I want to thank past Assistant Governor Ben for his very active involvement and participation in ensuring that this is another successful exchange. Very soon, we shall be having another evening with the district governor, and this one promises to be another exciting moment where the district governor meets all the Rotarians in a very relaxed and social environment. The chairman and the members of the committee doing everything possible to ensure that we have a very good and even better outing than the first one. So I'm inviting every Rotarian to our district on Friday, 7th of February, to come and relax, to come and have fun, and have a good interaction with the Rotarians from other parts of the district. The dinner and dance, yes, going to be another spectacular event. This is an event purposely organized to get funds for Rotary Foundation. I'm aware that the chairman and committee members have been going around the clubs in order to enlist their interest and their participation. I want to thank them for all the time they have spent, all the resources they have expended in ensuring that we have a very beautiful evening to dance and to dine. And of course, in the process of doing that, to also contribute money to Rotary Foundation. We all know that February 23rd is a World Peace and Understanding Day and is the birth date of Rotary. Particularly this year, we are going to mark 120 years of Rotary. This is a great milestone, and we are marking it with another spectacular activity. The chair of this committee that is handling this, past Assistant Governor Ralph, has been so wonderful and has been so engaging, and he has made adequate plans and preparations to ensure that this is a very beautiful outing. He has invited a number of creme de la creme in the society across various platforms in terms of their contribution to the society, either at a religious level, at administrative level, management level, and you'll be amazed about the quality of guests and guest speakers that is going to bring to that event. I want to appeal to you to make this another beautiful outing. I want to thank those who have paid $120 to mark 120 years of Rotary. That's a significant one. And I've observed that many people have done that. I want to thank all of them on behalf of the committee and on behalf of our district for showing great interest in donating to Rotary Foundation. I also know that many other Rotarians are contributing money to assist the committee in effecting a very successful program. At some point, I will listen to the chairman of that committee and give us a fuller information about this very wonderful event that will be witnessed. It is going to happen on February 16. But he will tell us more details about that later. I told you that there's going to be a peace conference in Turkey in February. So those who are interested, I'm sure you must have been planning for this. The Rotary International president is going to be part of that event. And I want to invite as many Rotarians from this district as possible to also attend the program. I want to quickly recognize the committees in the district that have performed wonderfully well during the first half of the year. We have them in two categories. There are some committees that have actually finished their work in accordance with the terms of reference. And I want to quickly recognize these committees and thank them. We have the PETS, which is now called the PELS committee. We have the DTA, which is now called the DLA committee. We have the DTLS committee, which have actually done so very well, and I want to thank all of them. The PETS committee was headed by Assistant Governor Titi Sumono. I thank you. The DTA was headed by PAG Adeo Inekon. Thank you so much. The DTTS by PAG Emeka Okolonji. I thank all of you for doing that wonderful work. Of course, we won't forget the district governor installation or the great performance that he did. And in actual fact, most of the projects that we are doing are being funded by the funds that committee generated. Thank you, PP Funke Salau. Family of Rotary Committee headed by AG Oladipo Olukayode, I thank you. Basic Education and Literacy, AG Abiodun Oshinibosi. District Economic Empowerment Committee, that's the DEEP, PS Assistant Governor Gbenga Sumonu. Interact Committee, well, it's still ongoing. Past President Fatima Azan. Zonal Multi-Club Learning Committee, past Assistant Governor Mufta Adelotan. Rotary Youth Leadership Academy, Assistant Governor Azu Arinze. West Africa Project Fair, past Assistant Governor Gabriel Oyema. Rotary Institute Committee, that was the Mauritius Institute, Lieutenant Adenekon Samuel. Rotary Elders Committee, past Assistant Governor Adedayo Ajose. Youth Exchange Committee, of course, that's also still ongoing. Rotary and Adedayo Akimbo Bola. Rotary Awareness Committee, Lieutenant Henry Akimbo Bola. I want to thank all of you for the great work that you have done for the district. For the committees that are still ongoing, I also want to thank all of you. We have a business to business by immediate past President Ganiyu Abubunuku. Mission for Vision, past Assistant Governor Dr. Jerry. And that committee, their work is still ongoing, and I want to commend them for the great thing that they are doing. Youth Protection, Abuse, and Harassment Committee. Past President Kubade Jotiti. Rotary Friendship Exchange Committee, well, I've mentioned that PAG Ben is still ongoing. Public Image Committee, past President Otsunola Lekon. Rotary Alumni Committee, past Assistant Governor Juliet. Rotary Committee, past President Salau Oladapo. Disease Prevention and Treatment, past Assistant Governor Dr. Femi Oloyede. Rotary Youth Exchange Committee. Rotary Awareness Committee, well, I've said that. Awards and Recognition Committee, past Assistant Governor Adeosun. All these committees, their work is still ongoing. I want to thank all of them, both the ongoing and the ones that have finished their work. I thank all of you for doing this great work on behalf of Rotary District 9111. Of course, for the peace study at Olabisi Onabanjo University, past President Dr. Bankole has been so wonderful too, and I need to appreciate him for his job well done. Fellow Rotarians, this is where I will stop for questioning and for other comments. And may I recognize at this moment some of our elders, Rotary elders that have joined us. We have past District Governor Omotunde Lawson, thank you for being with us. We have a special guest amongst us. Well, he's a guest, he's one of us. That's the District Governor-elect for District 1145 UK, in person of Rotarian Olatunji Olaleye. Thank you for always being part of us. And thank you for all the support you have given, and thank you for representing Africa as the first Black district governor in your district. Thank you so very much. My dear fellow Rotarians, I want to thank you for listening, and thank you for your individual contributions to the growth that we have noticed in District 9111. It's a continuous exercise. Let us continue to ensure that we maintain the pace and even increase the pace so that at the end of this Rotary year, we'll have a good report. And, we'll be ready to launch into another year of District Governor Henry Akinyele. Thank you so very much. Once again, my DGN, Bukola Bakare, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so very much, my DG. I call him the prose master. I call him the great storyteller. Thank you so very much. We have never been disappointed. Let me report to you, my DG, that we have 72 Rotarians joining us on this call. I think so far this has been the highest number that we have, and it's still increasing. The number is still increasing, and we want to really appreciate Rotarians for joining this call. Let me continue from where the DG stopped. Let him catch some breath while I quickly run through a list of names of Rotarians that have joined us while he was making his speech. I want to once again appreciate and welcome the PDG, our PDG, Kushele Riomotunde Lawson. She's actually joining us on Instagram. Thank you so very much, Ma, for deploying technology to join this call. Thank you so very much, and you have been so very supportive and regular on DG Speaks. We want to thank our DGN District Governor nominee Bukola Bakare for also joining in. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you, Ma. Irresistible President Demola Martins of RC Festac, the chairman installation, past President Funke Salau. Thank you very much. I also want to use this opportunity to appreciate you for the gift you gave me while I visited your club with the DG during your DG's visits. Thank you very much. My APIC is still in the house, past President Michael Effiong. My DG, I also want to report to you that we have AG Ehi Brima from District 9112 in the house. He has joined us also this morning. Thank you very much. The DISCON Committee Chairman, PAG Busola Satuyi, you are welcome. I want to quickly recognize Rotarian DG Shobo Ale, Rotarian Femi Olaleye, Engineer Eko, Rotarian Temidayo Adewi, Rotarian Shogunle Abidemi, Rotarian Benson Olushola, the representative of Rotary Club of Maryland, E-Club of Maryland. I have requested for your name, please. Make sure you drop that name so that I can properly recognize you before the end of this program. Rotarian Wale Oguntoyibo, Rotarian Abdul Karim Samsudin, Rotarian Raji Babatunde, Rotarian Odukoya Samsudin Jimmy, King Toyn, Rotarian Sanwo Adeyemi, Rotarian Toyin Musa Agboneni, Rotarian Shekoni Imama Ganiyat, Rotarian Akomolafe Olawumi, Rotarian Aremu Babatunde, Rotarian Irene Amahui, Rotarian my AG, and the DS, District Executive Secretary, Rotarian Valentine Shomoye. Thank you very much for joining. Rotarian Maria Oladele, Rotarian Olatunji Olaleye, Rotarian Okotete Elvin Ejiro, Rotarian Doyin Adebayo, Rotarian Treasure Njeri of RC Ojodu, there is immediate past president, Rotarian Anthony Udi of Rotary Club of Iyano Iyesi. I recognize you. Rotarian, okay, so far, that's the names that we have. Okay, Rotarian Musa Agboneni, Rotarian Dr. Uche Okafo, Rotarian Vincent Iwuze of Rotary Club of Festac Town, and Rotarian Kazim Alabi. Thank you for joining this call. Yes, this DG Speaks is also an opportunity for our district chairpersons to also share with us their experiences and also use the opportunity to speak with us concerning their committees. I have identified a few of them here, and then we'll be expecting that they will talk to us with regards to what's going on in their committees. Okay, Rotarian Akim Malik of District 9111. Okay, is the king of toying to everyone. All right, thank you. I recognize you. Thank you very much for sharing that information. Yes, I like to call on our PAG if he's ready. Busola Satui to speak with us with regards her committee, the DISCON. We hear they are doing so marvelously well. We are seeing a lot on the platforms, and so my PAG, if you are ready, we are ready for you. But before
thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you very much, man. Go ahead now. Thank you very much, man.
Okay, thank you very much. My irresistible district governor, fellow Rotarians, good afternoon once again. Yeah, as we are aware that the district conference is coming up in May 29th to June 1st, by God's grace. And as at this moment, the registration is now 40,000. And the 40,000 will run till April 30th. For our guests and spouses, the registration is still remain 30,000, while the above 70 is free till end of April. And please, for above 70, that we could not pick his or her name on a database, this means such a person did not register. So please, let's take note of it. All the irresistible presidents, please, any of the above 40, 70 that are willing to come to the conference, try as much as possible to register them. And we also try to use this month of January to correct all the mistakes made by some of us, either by the club rep or individually. We took our time to go on and on again to make all the corrections, because we don't want anyone to come up to tell us that his or her name is not spelled well. We don't want to face that harassment. So please, when you are filling your name, try and fill the right names, because we try as much as possible not to fill for anyone. Right from the day one at the last conference, we allowed every Rotarian, that's why we are going on paperless, we allowed all Rotarian, the club rep, to fill for every member of their clubs and individual to fill by themselves, so that no one will say the fault is from us. So please take note of that. As you are filling your name, please do the correct, give us the correct information so that we can, we can give you exactly as you give us in your name tag. Thank you. On the accommodation is still going on. We have a Green Legacy for 150,000 for 3 nights, and we also have a parking 3 nights for 210. And of course, conference hotel, we are just very few rooms remaining at the conference hotel. Very soon we shall communicate back to you. Before paying to the conference hotel, you need to inform us, because we wouldn't want a situation whereby you pay and we could not give you exactly what you want. As time goes on, we'll let you know. We have a very few rooms at conference hotel. Please take note on that. So, and for the House of Friendship, of course, the House of Friendship is no more available, but we have an extension, and also very soon we shall release the conference village for whomever that still, for our vendors actually, for selling of, for food vendors, selling of Kampala or what have you. That is for the conference village. We shall release that very soon for whomever that has interest in getting the conference village. But the main House of Friendship is no more available. And for our irresistible legends, I must thank my wonderful Rotarian. You are just too wonderful. At least now we have gotten about 60 Rotarian, non-Rotarian showing interest, and their payment is coming in gradually. We cannot thank you enough. Thank you for all this show of love. Thank you so much. And of course, for the gala night, very soon we shall release the tickets. We'll try as much as possible to see that we did not increase it. It's going to be the same price of that last year, but the sales of ticket will be resumed soon. We don't want to bombard you with too much of payment left and right. Of course, we know many things are coming up for this month. The gala nights, the dinner and dance is there, and of course, the event coming up on the 23rd is there. So we want to hold on the sales of gala night till end of the February. And we still want to encourage you, my fellow Rotarians, to support us in placing goodwill adverts in our brochure. Back page is gone, inside back is gone, both front and back is gone, but all the run-off pages, goodwill messages is still very much available. So please try and reach out to us. We will be willing to place your goodwill to see your beautiful and handsome faces in our brochure. Thank you so much. And we've also made announced that we've changed our bank statement to 911 now from the usual one we were using before. Please try as much as possible to pay into the correct bank account. And for our Loverty March coming up, you could see some flyer this morning flowing on our platform. So we have selected all the Team Lagos representative, and I believe you will be there to cheer them up when they are playing the footballs. So please, my wonderful Rotarian, don't miss Irresistible Pioneer Conference happening in Abeokuta come May 2025. Thank you and God bless.
My PAG, I could see the excitement in your voice. I could see the excitement in your voice. House of Friendship sold out. Legends, yes. 60 Rotarian plus non-Rotarians and still counting. I can see the excitement in your voice.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for the magic. How do you do this magic? How do you tell us, please? How do you do the magic? How do you wave the magic wand?
Well, there is nothing I could say rather than my knowledge in Rotary, my past experience. It's always good when you're part of any committee. Don't just be a bench woman there. Just be part of what is happening there. There is no how to not help you in future. Just know what is happening there. Talk of conference shouldn't be an issue to me. I was once vice conference chair. I was one chairman, subcommittee chair for registration, and I've served in so many committees, RILA, so many committees. So I don't think this should be an headache for me. Rather, to continue, to continue, talking to my fellow Rotarians to support me, actually, because without their support, we cannot get to the level we are today. Once again, I will continue to appreciate my wonderful Rotarian for their support. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. My PhD, there's a question for you on in the chat box. It says, is it possible to see the list of participants per club that have registered, reasons because some members pay direct to Discount accounts? That's a question for you.
Thank you very much. We've been saying this off and on, that whomever that paying to the Discount account without filling the form online is like you have not done nothing, because there is no way I could have your information, because there's some certain information you need to ask in the Google form. You just have to put it by yourself. And that is the only time we can pick your information. Without you doing that, there is no way your name will be picked from our database. You just have to do that. I know some register without filling in the form, and we cannot do it for them. Some even wanted us to do it. I told them that it's not possible. You just have to go and do that by yourself.
Right.
And again, another thing, sorry, some will not even pay, but they just go to the Google to the Google form to fill the form and all that. But immediately we check the bank statement because I always follow up with the bank statement. If I did not see your payment and I saw your name on the database, of course, I will try to reach out to you. And if you not make up the payment within a few days, we'll surely remove your name because it might be difficult for us, either we forget or you just go away with that. So we encourage you as you pay, also try as much as possible to to fill the form. Once you fill the form, there is no single person fill the form that will not pick your information. We will surely pick your information, except you did not answer you did not answer all the questions asking you in the form. You must answer everything and you submit. And that is all.
Okay, thank you so very much, my PAG, the chair, Biscom. Thank you very much for that wonderful presentation. My PAG will be coming on now to speak. PAG Ralph, the chair, World Peace and Understanding Committee. But before he comes on, let me quickly recognize the presence of our district governor-elect, Prince Henry Akinyele, the Prince of Impact, is in the house. We recognize you. We also recognize Rotarian President Bola Tito Olaboye, irresistible President of RC Ikeja South. You're welcome. We recognize Rotarian Itayo Osifodure, RC of E-Club of Maryland. We recognize you. Then we'll also recognize the charter president of Rotary Club of E-Club Maryland, Rotarian Doyin Adebayo. You are all welcome. Lastly, but not the least, CP Olufome, you are also welcome. If we have PAG Ralph in house, the chairman, World Peace and Understanding, we also want to give you the platform to you to talk to us.
Thank you very much.
My PAG, sir.
Yes, thank you very much. My irresistible district governor, good afternoon. I also recognize all distinguished Rotarians on this call. Thank you for this opportunity to just share a bit of light on the program as already announced by our district governor, the World Peace and Understanding Day celebration, as well as the celebration of Rotary at 120. That is going to happen on 23rd, as announced by the district governor, on a Sunday. And we have prepared and we've been preparing to host all of you. We are going to be having as chairman of the occasion our Doyen of Rotary Nigeria, Prince Adelusi Adeluyi. And our guest speaker is going to be Bishop Hassan Kuka, co-chair of the National Peace Commission in Nigeria, and a whole lot of other panelists, including the VC, UNILAG VC. We're going to be having the chairman of Punch newspapers. We're also going to be having the CAN president, chief missioner, the sector commander of Road Safety Commission, and a whole lot of other panelists. We'll be looking at peace from different perspectives, and that more or less tells you exactly why we decided to choose panelists from all shades of opinion. So please, we invite you to come. We also ask that you support us. Clubs, we have club partnership for 50,000 Naira. That will count as your project. And also that will help you in optimizing your 3 points from support to the district. So please, we crave your support in that regard. We also ask for your support in hosting this event itself. So we have the Peace Ambassador Program for 100,000 Naira. We expect that when you become a Peace Ambassador, there are a whole lot of other benefits. That entitles you to come. We also have a recognition plaque on that day. And you'll be recognized in the event brochure as well as the banners in the at the venue of the conference So also for the celebration of the Rotary at 120. We also expect that those who have keyed into that program that are paying $120 will also be recognized with your special anniversary pin. We also intend to more or less make it a bit more permanent by having your name on marble in the district. So all those who are celebrating Rotary at 120, who are celebrating Rotary at 120, will also have a space in the district where you will be recognized as the very few people who keyed into that program. Let me not take too much of your time. Finally, we have the goodwill messages also for 50,000 naira for club, individuals 30,000 naira, goodwill messages in the brochure. And we also have the advert spaces in the brochure also available. So please, we seek your support and cooperation in this. A partner club is entitled to nominating two members of their club to come to the event. So that's an additional incentive for clubs to also be club partners. Thank you very much. I don't know if there are any questions. I'll be happy to take them at this time. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, my PAG. Thank you so much for the good work you're doing. Yes, if there are questions, please, please let's have questions. Rotarians, the floor is open right now for questions for the chairman who just spoke with us now, chairman of the World Peace and Understanding Committee, PAG Ralph, who just spoke with us, is ready to take questions. If you cannot, if you don't wish to be seen on camera, you can just drop them in the chat room, then we'll read them out. Thank you so very much, my PAG, for the very wonderful work you are doing. God bless you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Fellow Rotarians, it is question time for our DG. Our DG is ready. I think he's well rested now, and so he's ready to take our questions. Can we quickly do this because he needs to also go for other Rotary assignments? Like you know, today is a membership seminar, and he ought to be there. So thank you so much if you can do that. But before you start your questions, please let's see your hands raised. So that we can be very orderly. We can be very orderly. But let me read some of the charts that we have. Like I promised, we will be doing a lot of that today. This one says, my question is to this DISCON chairman. What of those that registered in group like the group of 10? And also, can you send or share the Google form again to the platform? She will be responding by through this medium, that is the meeting chat room. She will be sending a response there. Yeah, if you have other questions, please send them down. The DG is also ready now to take questions, and so we need to even run fast right now because he needs to be somewhere also to perform his duty as RDG. So questions, Rotarian, in the house. Thank you very much.
Before the questions come, can I also welcome and recognize our district governor-elect, Henry Akinyele. Thank you so very much for joining us. Appreciate your support at all times.
Okay, my DG, our PAG Larry Kasim is also in the house.
Oh, thank you very much, all the way from 9112.
Yes.
Most welcome. Thank you for the solidarity.
Yes, we also have AG Brima from 9112.
Oh, yeah, my good brother. You're most welcome, AG Ibrahim. Thank you very much for coming.
Yes, as we are with the questions, we have Frank Shark, Michael Hess, and Dr. Tokumbo Allison, our irresistible president, they have also joined this this call. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah, please. Somebody said he wants to ask the question. Okay. Please, somebody's Umelo Bernard. Please, can you ask the question again? Can you ask the question again? Said my question has not been responded to. What's the question, please? You can speak to us, please. Rotarian Umelo Bernard. Yeah, questions for the DG, please.
Okay, I think I've seen his question. That's from President Umelo.
Yes.
Asking about I think it's referring to the district grants.
Yes, sir.
Well, I said it during my remarks that for those clubs that have been allocated district grants, the district governor has made a formal application on their behalf to the Rotary Foundation. The application has been submitted and we are waiting response from Rotary Foundation so that the clubs can start receiving the approved grants. So it's a process. We are just about the last lap of the process when the funds will be released.
Okay, I hope that answers your question, my irresistible president. Then PAG Bukola Satui, the chairman, DISCON, has also sent a message in the chat room, and it says that's the Google form. Please fill the form. It will enable you to ask some questions. So please go ahead and fill the Google form. There are a lot of questions that would meet that will quench your curiosity. Then there's a question from Rotarian Enimola. I wonder why the DG is silent about one of his pioneering projects, which is the DG Welfare Fund. DG, over to you, sir.
Well, thank you very much.
On the spot, sir.
The chair of the DG Welfare Fund. Well, I deliberately did not talk about it because it's a private program, and I've handed over all the activities of that committee to the chair and his committee members. I don't want to get directly involved. Although in the course of time, we have given out some funds to Rotarians and Rotaractors who have challenges in their businesses and generally. Since he has asked, I want to say that any Rotarian or Rotaractor that has challenges can get in touch with the chairman of that committee, Rotarian Dr. Sunday Enimola. So it is through that committee that the processing will be done, and if found suitable for such awards or grants, I will then get in touch with the district governor. Let me say that this is not a district program, rather it's a personal one. So, and that's why I didn't mention it during the course of my remarks. But the committee is doing very great work, and I'm sure they continue to receive applications from Rotarians and Rotaractors. And I want to especially thank Dr. Enimola and his committee members for doing this very passionately and very confidentially, let me say, and also very quietly and effectively. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, my DG. With a show of hand, please. Okay, good afternoon, DG and fellow Rotarians. What's delaying the election of districts DGND? This is from Lucky Ahiri. Rotarian?
Well, that's another very good question. Well, I also mentioned during the course of my remarks that the nominations will close on 5th of February. At present, clubs are free to collect the nomination forms at the districts, and in actual fact, many clubs have done that, and they are supposed to return the filled forms latest 5th of February. Once that is done, we'll go to the next level, and that will be the interview itself of the candidates that have been nominated.
Okay, whilst we await other questions, the gentle Wahab joined us, Rotarian, Bimbo Shudi Makanju, and Rotarian Henry Enyina also joined us. Thank you very much. My DG, again, polio, your club, again, is tops. How does that make you feel?
Feel so great. But it can be better than that. And I also appeal to all other clubs to ensure that they key into the polio contribution program. Polio is the #1 program of Rotary, and it's not over until it's over. And it's not over until the 2 countries that harbor wild polio virus, Afghanistan and Pakistan, are totally rid of the virus. So I encourage clubs and individuals to continue to contribute to polio fund.
Okay, E-Club of Maryland, please, can we have you? E-Club of Maryland, your hand is raised, so can you please speak to the DG? Thank you.
Good afternoon, irresistible district governor, district officers, and elder Rotarians in attendance. I want to really commend the district so far for participations online and ability for us that were E-Club to join some programs. Like on the call today, I can tell you there are about 6 of us from the E-Club of Maryland on this call. But the major one that we had an issue with last year is the pets. So I want to plead with the district governor that they're doing a lot, but we want to have more participation in district programs. So please, for the pets that's coming up, can we kindly have provision for us to attend as much sessions as possible and in other district programs? Just online participation because we are mostly not in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my irresistible President Itayo. That is well taken, and we're in a world of technology, and I'm sure you will not be denied that opportunity. Fortunately, the district learning facilitator is also on call here, and I'm sure she must have listened to your request, and I don't know whether she wants to make a direct response. District learning facilitator or PDG, Omotunde Lawson, that question directly relates to your committee. Okay. If she's not there, let me assure you that I've taken notice of your request, and I want to thank all your members who are with us today at this very important DG Speaks. That shows the great interest you have in the club and district activities. Your request will be looked at, but the DG is also here. My DG, Henry Akinyele, want to hear your voice and probably respond to that request.
Hello. Hello, can you hear me, please?
Clearly, yes, we can.
Please, my district governor and fellow Rotarians, I'm actually on board. I may not be able to do so much here. So I want to appeal that I will privately engage the Rotarian that has asked the questions. Thank you very much, please. Kindly
Okay.
pardon me, please.
We are happy to have heard your voice. Thank you. President Eitayo.
Tayo.
Yeah, we assure you that your request will be taken into consideration for the PELS and other activities. Thank you.
All right. Yes, if you don't have any other question, DG, I think it's a good place and to rest this program because this is 2 hours and you still have a lot to do today. And so, fellow Rotarians, will be given the DG the space to speak with us to round off this program for today, the January edition of DG Speaks. DG, over to you, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Anchor person. You've been so wonderful, you've been so great and very inspiring. Thank you for this great activity again. This is the 7th one, and you've ever been so wonderful. I believe that all Rotarians that joined us, I think at a point in time we had 74 members participating.
75, sir.
75, and I think that is great. I even think that's the highest we've had so far.
Highest so far, sir.
That's wonderful. I think that's the new spirit in the new year, and we hope it will get better and better every month. Thank you very much, fellow Rotarians. We had the great activity yesterday is the watershed in the growth of the district, and we are going to use those resolutions as we go along. Don't forget the deadline for the submission of nomination forms for district governor nominee is 5th of February. And after that date, we'll let you know the other steps that we need to take. We look forward to happy ending in January. And as we look forward to February, I pray that all of us will have good health, both physically and in mind, and that everything that we propose to have in this district will materialize. Thank you very much, fellow Rotarians, for another wonderful DG Speaks activity, and I wish all of us well as we go back to our various duties today. Thank you all, and bye.
Thank you very much, my DG, and thank you, fellow Rotarians. This is where we'll draw the curtain on this January fresh edition of the DG Speaks in the year 2025. As we were rounding off, a few people also joined us. IPP, Omole Golden, Veronica Isijola, Rotarian Eben Adeone also joined us. Thank you very much for having you all today. It's been very beautiful. God bless you and see you in February. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye. Good afternoon, my DG. Thank you so much.
Just open the house now.
Thank you, PAG Zini.
My DG, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Protocol.
Thank you. And bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. My DG, good afternoon. Bye-bye.
AGAE. Thank you very much.
Thank you, DG.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, my DG.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Good afternoon, my DG, sir.
Good afternoon, my AG. How are you doing?
I'm good, sir. Thanks for the visit to the AI Foundation the other day, sir.
It was a pride for us to bring the trustee chair there. We were so happy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the honor, sir.
Thank you to Road Club of Lagos University.
My DJ.
Yes.
And fellow Rotarians.
How are you?
Fine, sir. Have a lovely day ahead, everyone.
Yeah, and you too.
Thank you, sir.
My great pleasure.